Tony poured wine from his gourd onto the rusty sword in his hand, then placed it into the forge beside him. In the next instant, the once corroded blade gleamed with a chilling brilliance. That simple action triggered a strange phenomenon across heaven and earth. Yet in the eyes of his opponent, Tony was nothing but a powerless fool. So he charged forward without a second thought. The moment the man hit the ground, everyone suddenly realized Tony had been hiding his strength for 10 years. He was the last heir of the hidden sword lineage, a secret clan whose forbidden technique allowed only one strike in a lifetime. Before his master passed away, he warned Tony, unless it was to protect someone truly precious, he must never draw his blade. 10 years had passed. During that time, Tony never practiced any martial arts. He simply spent every day refining his rusted sword. Even the sect leader, a young woman, could no longer stand it. She knew Tony's talent far surpassed her own, yet he wasted his time forging a useless sword. She didn't understand why he was so obsessed with a broken blade, but Tony was already used to her nagging. He stood up and drew a sword from the forge, then started hammering away. The girl sighed in disappointment and walked away. Little did she know, each sword Tony forged held a deadly hidden edge. Late that night, a mysterious visitor arrived. She had come to repay a debt to the Hidden Sword Clan, and brought with her urgent news. Rumor had it, a divine sword left behind by the Hidden Sword Elder was buried deep inside Sword Sect grounds, and the leader of the strongest sect in the world was already on his way. Out of gratitude, the woman urged Tony to flee, but Tony refused to leave no matter what. As a token of thanks, he casually tossed her a rusted sword, saying she would need it one day. The woman didn't take it seriously, but not long after, as she was leaving with her companions, they ran into the approaching sect leader. She chose to stay behind and fight alone, to buy time for Sword Sect to evacuate. She never expected that she was no match for him at all. Meanwhile, the sect leader girl gathered all the sect's treasures, told everyone about the danger, and prepared to disband the sect, but none of the disciples were willing to abandon their home. Back at the rear mountain, Tony felt the sword aura of the rusted blade. He hadn't expected the woman would need to use it so soon. Just then, the sect leader girl arrived again to beg him to flee, but Tony didn't see the strongest sect as a threat at all. He gave his word that he would protect Sword Sect, but the others scoffed at his promise. Before they could say more, the powerful sect leader arrived. He raised his hand and killed a disciple on the spot. Everyone realized his strength had reached the peak of the mortal realm. The girl thought numbers might help, but now she saw they meant nothing in the face of such power. The sect leader demanded she hand over the divine sword. She was confused. She had no idea what divine sword he was talking about. He didn't believe her, and killed another disciple as a warning, then sent his own disciple to duel, saying if they lost, he would leave them alone.